Hi, everybody. Thank y'all so much for stopping by and learning with me and following me during my journey. I am almost to 300 subscribers and I am so excited. So, thank you all for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, checking in with me every day. I hope that we're learning stuff together. So, I told y'all that I will come back. If you've looked at the last video, I told y'all I'll come back when I thought of something cool to do with these 8-inch sublimation rounds that I got off Etsy from Badass Prints. And I came up with like another idea, and it's for Mother's Day as well. And like I said, it's so many different things you can do. I also, because it's Mother's Day, I'm showing y'all a couple of gift ideas, and a couple of quick sales because with last year I made a lot of money during Mother's Day doing personalized items, and it was a lot with weeding and when somebody needed to help me or whatnot. So sublimation is such a quick turnaround time, and here's sublimating beyond clothing. So I hope y'all like this. If you checked out part one, you've seen how I printed up these designs that I made in Canva using Canva Pro. I don't know if the backs of these sublimation or of these rounds are sublimation or just the white part, but I made a design for the back part too, just in case, because I thought it would be cool. So what I came up with was pretty much pictures with faces saying Happy Mother's Day. On the back, I chose to put the year and the children's names. I have different backgrounds and different like I said, just different designs. So we're going to press up 1, 2, 3 today. I printed these out on my tabloid size paper, 11 by 17, using my Epson 7720 and Cosmos ink. All right, so I have each square measured out at, I believe, 8.2. So I'm going to show you guys. We might as well tape on here. Okay, so let me try to think of the best place to put the camera, and we'll get started. Where can y'all see me? That looks pretty decent. Okay. First things first, we're gonna do the front. So I like to lay it down, have some heat tape handy. I'm gonna just stick a couple here. It's easier just to rip and go. Just to tape and go than to add the extra ripping. Okay, so here's that. Like I said, I'm literally wiping it off on my belly on my shirt, but feel free to have like alcohol or whatever y'all do. I have my press set to 370. Again, I told y'all I keep my instructions because I buy so many new products. I don't know who has what and what's from what, but he included instructions, and I always keep the invoices or instructions. So it says normal settings are 355 to 365 for 60 seconds. So I have this set at 373. Let me drop that down. And I'm going to drop it down to 365. And then I'm going to go up to a minute. Okay. So that's it. Now I'm going to flip this over. And I'm going to try to make sure all my image is covered and no white spaces, and also getting those words on there. So I left myself a little wiggle room, not much, but that's okay. So I got that one in place, so I'm just going to tape. I hope everybody is doing very well out here being creative, even though I know it's so hard and because everybody's so busy. And I hope it's somebody's goal to get better, or even just to watch videos and tutorials on things. Alright, so I have that one taped down. Woo! I'm going to grab another. Let me see if y'all can see that. I'm going to grab another one. And then I'm going to layer this. Now, this image is more centered. Y'all can't see it, and I really don't want to mess with this camera much. Let me see. Let me slide it down. Boom. I think y'all can kind of see it like that. But I don't want it to be too high up, but I want it to involve a little bit of that sun still in the flower. So this one is a lot easier to place. So think about that when you're designing. You don't want a design that comes to the very edge so you don't lose it when you're trying to tape. This one was much easier than that one. So I'm just going to go ahead and tape it because I don't see any pieces that aren't covered. What'd you find, honey? Oh, okay, good job.
Okay, I'm going back upstairs.
Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. And I just like to tape it down low because I actually have to flip this over because this has to be touching the heat. Your heat plant has to be touching the paper. So I have to flip it over, which means I want to make sure nothing budges, because if it budges and you lose some of your design or whatever, that's what happens, and then everything's ruined. So I want to make sure it's super, super neat and everything's in place, because it's permanent once that happens for the most part. Okay. Let me see if I can bend y'all down without losing it. Okay. So that's what it looks like. Oh, that's what it looks like. I'm going to get some butcher paper. One for the bottom. And like I told y'all, I got this a long time ago from Amazon. So I'm going to slide this one under. And then I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, whoop, and hope nothing budged. Cover with butcher paper for the bleed through, unless y'all are working with paper without it, which I have seen some, and I do have some, but it's like a, I don't know, 8x14 size, so I don't use it too often. Alright, so we're at 364 for 60 seconds. Pressure set at medium, like 4 or 5. I'll come back once we get closer to the countdown. And of course, you want to go ahead and grab your heat gloves, because I don't have patience and I don't want to wait until it cools down to look at it. I want to see what's going on now. If it turns out good, we're going to flip it over and do the back side and hope that it works. I smell the ink. Tape down too good. Cute. Okay, there's one. Alright, and here's that one. Ooh, that sign looks like it's blinding for real. Isn't that cute? Alright. So I'm going to do the exact same thing to the back side. Now we're not sure if it's going to work or not, but that's okay. I see a little piece of tape that was left on here that I almost missed, so I'm just peeling that off. Mommy's recording. I need y'all to step out for a second, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the back. Alright. We got that one on there. Same thing to this one. Okay, and then I'm just going to do the same thing. I did not rip off my tape, but I'm going to go ahead and flip that over, tape it down. Tape it down. Uh-oh, honey. No, no, no. Thank you, Bryce. Yeah. Alright, so I have that taped down pretty well. And so we're just going to be doing a flip. Again, I do feel like I can do less time. But I wanted my color, sorry about that, guys. I wanted my colors a little brighter. So, I am going to take this to 47 seconds at 366. Alright. And let's hope that we get some action with the back. That'd be so cool if we do. I'm going to tape up the other one in the meantime. Alrighty, so see if we got anything. Oh yay! We got action. That looks super cute too. Looks like this little blurred effect. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Actually, it's weird. I kind of prefer this aluminum side. Alright, so give me a minute. I'll be back. Let me, I see a couple of white spots. I don't know if y'all can see that. So that just is residue. So I'm going to rinse these off with warm water. Dry them off, put them on the stand, and I'll be back to show y'all what it looks like, okay? All right, so these are the finished product on the stand. So this was the back with the aluminum back. All right, give me a minute to flip these around and I will show you the front. And here is the finished product of the front. Sorry about the glare from the light, guys. I'll try to turn it off. All right. These stands are also purchased at the Badass Prints. This one was purchased at Big Lots for about $3. And then the Dollar Tree has similar stands as well. So again, how that turned out. I think the back is my favorite. Anyway, so y'all, this is again just me creating, me thinking of ideas and trying them out. You never know when they're going to be a fail or a success, and I would say this is a success. I love them. So again, 8-inch rounds, sublimated. I personally am using them for photo Mother's Day gifts at the moment. I will be back with other ideas soon. I hope y'all enjoy.